Alright, what's going on, y'all? So I'm about to give you guys a trade recap from the trade I took today. So coming in this morning, like I said on the Discord, I was more neutral today. I didn't know what we wanted to do because on the bigger time frame, right, we are in extreme discount right now. So this is equilibrium is zero point 0.5 of this range, this high to this low. This is 0.5, half of the range, right? So if I'm looking for shorts, I want to see price come up above equilibrium to short down, right? If I'm below it, I usually want to look for longs, right? Because I want price to rebalance, at least rebalance it to that 0.5 range. So me knowing this, I'm leaning a little more towards the bullish side, right? And then market opens and we completely just shit the bed. We dump from this 1 hour gap, this 1 hour bearish fair value gap. We completely dump from it, right? So seeing this, I'm like, I definitely want price to come rebalance now. Price has to come up and rebalance price. There's just no way it doesn't. So me knowing this, I drop down to the 15 minute and I sit here and I just wait patiently. Replay. Get to the trade for you guys. So I'm sitting here, I'm waiting, and I start to see us move up, right? So when I'm seeing us move up, what I wait for is a sign that we could be retracing, right? So once I see us make this high right here and we start to push back down, what I do is just take this Fibonacci tool. I mark it out just how I did in the bigger time frame. 0.5. I want to see price come back to this 0.5 area at least before we go long now, because I'm looking for longs. I'm more bullish because I want price to rebalance. So now I'm looking for price to drop at least right here. I don't want to see us go any lower than this 0.5 area. Maybe to this 15-minute gap right here, but no lower, nothing down here. I do not want to see that at all. So I want to see us at this 0.5 area, around this 0.5 area, for me to be able to take a long, for me to want to take longs here, right? For me to want to buy here. So what do? I sit here, I wait, right? Next 15-minute candle, what do we get? Price damn near comes and taps this 0.5, right? But if we look on ES, this is why it's so important to have the correlating pair up, because on ES, what happened? Price rebalanced. We rebalanced price. So now I'm like, okay, I know for a fact that we're not going to come down and hit this rebalance price on NQ because we already rebalanced price on ES, the correlating pair. So now I know that we're ready to go higher now. I know for a fact we are ready to go higher now. So me seeing this, I'm on the 15-minute. Because guess what? Us rebalancing price, where are we at? We're also in a 15-minute bullish fair value gap, right? This is a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. And also, you go to the bigger time frame, what do we have? Let me go to a 4 hour just so it's easier to see. What do we have in the 4 hour? We have a 4 hour bullish SMT, right? Because NQ came down, NQ came down and took this low right here, right? Where's that low at on ES? Let's find it. Right? That low on ES is all the way down here. ES came nowhere near this low. That is a huge SMT. Huge SMT. So obvious that price is ready to push higher now, right? So me seeing this, let me just change this to SMT so you guys can see it, how it usually is. Right? So me seeing this huge SMT, such an obvious that we're going higher now. There's no doubt in my mind we're going higher now. Me seeing this SMT, I don't know why price it doesn't show on trading view. So it's right here, right? Yeah. All right. So me seeing that SMT and us also being in a 15-minute bullish fair value gap, I know for a fact price is ready to go higher now. So what do? I go to drop down to the 1 minute, right? And now I just sit here and wait patiently. I wait patiently till my setup shows itself, right? So we play price for you guys a little bit. All right. So what do I see here, right? We have a 1 minute change the state of delivery, right? This is the first thing I look for in my trade after the SMT and after us hitting the fair value gap, like we're in right now. What do we have? A 1 minute change in state of delivery. All right. Next thing I'm looking for, a 1 minute inverted fair value gap. So what is an inverted fair value gap, right? This is a bearish fair value gap, right? So if price wants to keep going lower, we would respect this and drop lower, right? But what I want to see to enter my trade, I want to see price break above this fair value gap. And if price breaks above this fair value gap, that's when I enter my trade. That's when I enter long. So we skip ahead. What do we have? Price breaks above. So what do? I instantly press buy. And for this trade, because of how price action was today, I only risked 5 micros. I think it was 5 micros. Targeting a 2RR. Usually I risk 1 to 2 minis. Micros is just a cheaper pair to buy. I had a 30-point flat stop loss because I don't risk nothing more than 30 points. Never, right? And I went for a 2RR trade, right? I risked 1%, gained 2%. 2RR. This was my trade exactly, right here, right? Okay, so it wasn't 4. Yes, it was okay. It was 4. It was 4. I risked 4 micros on this trade, right? So again, let's go over it. I got my SMT on the bigger time frame, right? A huge SMT telling price wants to go up. Price just rebalanced again, so we can go higher, right? So me knowing how my setup is and everything, cause I've been doing this, right? I know for a fact price is coming to take out this high at least because there's trap sellers up here because we're in a 15-minute bearish fair value gap and a 1 hour bearish fair value gap as well. So I know for a fact there are trap sellers up here. A lot of people sold price because they started seeing price go down, right? So I know for a fact we're at least coming up here to take all these sellers out, right? So I could have put my stop loss here. I mean, my take profit up here, but I just risked a 2RR. I just wanted a 2R. I'm not trying to get anything more, right? So once I saw the changes in delivery, we had our SMT on down here. We also in a 15-minute bullish fair value gap, and we got our 1 minute inverted fair value gap. Let me just change that to inverted fair value gap. We have our 1 minute inverted fair value gap now. I enter long. I have no hesitation. I know for a fact this is my setup. If price wants to go higher, I'm about to make good money, right? If price wants to go lower, it's okay. I'm only risking $240. If price goes lower, I'm only losing $240. That's nothing to my account right now, right? So I'm basically I don't have that much risk going on. So I'm very confident in this trade, right? So what happens? I sit here and I wait patiently, just wait for my trade, right? And I'm watching everything. I go to the 5 minute. I'm watching everything, right? So what I like to do is during my trade when I'm in my trade, I like to find a 1RR because that's where I like to go break even at, right? So I mark out my 1RR point right here, and once price breaks above that, I set my stop loss to 0. I'm risk free, right? So now I'm just waiting for price to at least come up here. Just waiting, right? What happens? Price comes up here, takes out that 1R mark. So guess what? I move my stop loss to break even. So now I lose no money now. In this trade, I'm risk free. I can only make money in this trade now. So again, what do? I just sit here, wait patiently until price comes up here and takes my profit, right? So I'm just sitting here waiting. Let me draw this out for you guys so you guys can see it. So I'm just sitting here waiting. And at this point, my take profit now is at this point right here. So I move my stop loss up here. So now if price wants to just dump back down unexpectedly, I'm still making $210, right? I'm still making that $210 because I have my stop loss up here. I have my stop loss in profit. So there's no way I lose money. I'm only making money now. So now I'm just sitting here, I wait. Now I don't touch anything until either I get my take profit hit or we come down and I still make money, right? And obviously you can see this trade, bang, beautiful, beautiful trade, like literally like half a tick to 1 tick and drawdown, like so it was a beautiful, beautiful textbook trade. And as you can see, we obviously went and take out this high as well, right here. And that was a trade I took today. I made 442, I think it was, after they took all the fees and shit out. 442 on the day. I'm fine with that for today because again today was a weird day. Didn't really know where price wanted to go. I just waited for price to tell me where it wanted to go, so I'm okay with that. It's a good dub for today. Um, and yeah, that's the trade for the day.